Lesson number 3.
Hi everyone, welcome to lesson number 3. Today we're going to cover all the basic chords within the major scale, specifically within the C major scale, because that's where we are. Now, we have 12 major scales, right? And we're going to go through them in time, but for now, we're starting with the C major scale and let you get the concept of how to play these basic chords, all right? So, guys, please like and share the video because I realize that some advanced musicians that are on the app that are playing, when I go to them and ask them to show me things, they direct me to their courses or they tell me that they have materials selling. So this is just free to help young musicians to grow. It is not a paid thing, okay? So thank you. Now let's go. The first chord is C major. Now, a chord is 2 or more notes played together. Get that before we go. 2 or more notes. So if you hold 2 notes, it can be classified as a chord in some cases. So 2 or more notes, you get a chord. So the first chord is C major. Now this is where the numbers that I told you to write down come into play. If you realize I'm pressing number 1, number 3, number 5. Number 1 of the scale, number 3 within the scale, and number 5. That gives you the 1 chord. See that number at the front? That is what you classify the chord as 1. So that's a 1 chord. Now the 2 chord is D minor. Yeah, you examine the numbers for yourself. Guys, what you do, examine the numbers and you write them down so you know how to hold the 2 chord. This is the 2 chord, D minor. The 3 chord is E minor, E minor. 4 chord is F major. The 5 chord is G major. G major. And even though you don't see the number there, remember this is a D. And the D is there. Okay? So to hold the 5 chord, you would play the 5 note, 7, and the 2. There's a D here, but remember there's also a D here. Okay? See, so the 5, 7, and this is a 2. See there? Same thing. In this case, it is a 2. So this is a G. That's the 5 chord. The 6 is a A minor. A, C, E, A minor. The 7 chord is a B half diminished. This is called a B half diminished. Now, you can just write it down, but we won't focus too much on this chord yet. This is a B half diminished. Okay, and then you would go right back to the C. So let's do them quickly. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B half diminished, and that's it. And then you would go right back to where you started, which is the 1 chord. All right. So within the scale, this is classified as the 1 chord. You want to know what chord, what number assigned to the chord? Just look at the first number you play. That's a 1 chord. This is a 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 7 chord. All right? Even though I'm doing this, don't hold your chords like this. I'm only doing it because I'm behind the camera. Don't hold your chords like this. This is going to hurt you eventually when you start to stretch. By right, this is the way they teach us to hold. The pinky, the middle finger, and the big finger. This is how they teach us. Same thing on the left hand. But sometimes this can become uncomfortable. So if you do like this, if you do this, as a beginner, if you do this, you can get away because eventually you will have to start to play a little bit different. So you can hold it like this for now, but remember what I said about the pinky going below. Some people have the pinky and they have their fingers underneath while they're doing this. So you still would have to knead those fingers up. Or you play it like this. This is not too bad, but everybody learns in a different way. But this is the correct way. And this is the left hand. right? Some do this, some do this, some do this. All right, it's gonna feel uncomfortable at the start. See, with your right hand, some do this just the same with the right hand. A lot of people do this. And you can get away with this because eventually you will start to use these fingers to play more notes as time goes by. But this is the official way they teach to hold a major chord or any triad. All right. Now remember, a triad is a 3-note chord. All right, as tri implies 3 notes. So those are the chords, those are the basic chords within the major scale. Now, this is where it starts. You can start to get advanced from right at this level. It's about your creativity, because now how do you hold a triad? Sometimes you might just say, okay, I just hold it like this. But remember, look on the notes that you're holding. You're holding C, E, and G, right? Remember, there's another C, and there's another E, and there's another G. And there's also more C, E, and G down there. One simple thing you can practice. This is a C right here. Look, that's a C. You can hold a C, you can hold a G, you can hold a C here, you can hold a E and a G. So you can do this. It is still the same triad, but now you have put 2 other notes on the left hand. All right? And you can do the same thing for the 2 chord. And your playing can start to sound even better, opposed to just doing this. All right? You can take this chord, C, E, and G, the 1, 3, 5, and you can open the chord up. You can hold some of the notes on your left hand, and you can hold some on your right hand, okay? So in that way, your chords don't sound the same all the time. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to go over the inversions, different ways to play the same chord. All right? So I hope this was helpful for somebody. Thank you so much.